There we go. Should now be live. Yep. Right, we're going to do the Sumeru. Oops, is this way? Yeah, I accidentally did like the very start because it forced me to, and it would try to go into Sumeru to like just explore. Yeah, I didn't wanna. Made me. Alright, let's move this long loading time. Alright. Let's see. It will take so long to load, I don't know why, I don't know how to fix it. So, so how was everyone today? Yeah, how was everyone today? That's how the word is said. Alright, is it not responding or something? Oh, there you go, animal loaded. Maybe I don't have enough, what's it called? Maybe I don't have enough RAM or something, so the game, like, takes so long to load. I'll try to find another problem by next Genshin stream. Wait, it changed. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna not teleport me. I'm not gonna walk all the way to Sumeru from Mondstadt. Okay, it's not responding now. Okay, now it restarted. I should be used to this. I don't know why I'm not. Come on, load already. Not responding again. Please don't restart loading like for the 50th time. Okay, almost loaded. Yeah, I avoided like all spoilers for the Sumeru story. I had to reload it again. I had to restart. Is it the third time he restarted loading? Yeah, I don't know like anything at all about the Sumeru story. I avoided like all the spoilers. Alright, are you gonna load this time? Please don't restart again. Almost? Come on. Okay, Geo, almost done, finally. I thought my computer was good. Why is it so long to load? Okay, at least if I'm going to Sumeru. It's the track. Oh no. Please load, I just pressed the quest button. I don't get what's going on. It normally lags, but it normally doesn't lag this much. Uh, okay. This. It's right down here. What are you up here? Oh, what's going on? Okay, is it in here? Why is the tracking glitching? Whoa. Alright, maybe I need to lower the graphics. Oops, never mind, quest loading. I definitely need to lower the graphics.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
That's a cave.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe you shouldn't bother.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
I smell it. Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. What? I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh no. Traveler dead. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna lower the graphics to low after, as soon as I, put the graphics to low as soon as I can make it to the menu. Maybe then it'll load fast. Wow. Okay, here I go. Oh, come on, I can't go to the menu? Well, this looks really nice. What? Continue following the voice. Alright. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, loading thing again. Faster this time? I think so. I hear noises. Alright. Maybe it is gonna take the same as normal to load. Come on, mode. I'm so sorry, chat. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know if this would even be a problem with the what graphics I'm on anymore.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Jaime was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help.
No things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
The taste of my mouth is so bitter.
Oh,
Give me actual options if
That's
you're gonna make it
Master's
look like
herbal
that.
medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Really?
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Bye. Alright, let's see now. What's this? Alright.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very good.
Makes
Now,
sense. Good
answer me
sense.
this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
I better be able to lie and say no. Come on. No options?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Alright.
Yes, Master
Well,
Tainari.
kinda demanding.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
Don't observe me.
No
I don't
need
get
to be
permission.
hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What is that thing?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Fine.
Good. Now continue
But I won't
resting
be
while
happy
I
about
fire
it.
up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but You really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
You just want to rest. I'd rather sneak out.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little
What's
weird.
weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw was
The
hallucinations.
vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Future vision? I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it was as if I've been standing deep in the ground. But the red sky could have been Conria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
I'll start having a child call
Good
I.
idea. Kale's pretty friendly.
Kale.
We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Tim the bell.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Alright. Going to lower my settings in the graphics. I got new graphics cards, so I thought I could handle high. This is default. I'll try to go low and see if the game doesn't lag as much now. Alright, there we go.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now.
Scared of the Fatui, I'm guessing?
There you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
I just had to
Tainari,
clean.
we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So,
Got it.
Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
Alright, that
As for
sounds
Master,
fun.
Well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
I don't know those easy,
Today we
man.
can perform
There we
routine
go.
checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way
Okay.
to the Statue of the Seven.
Fine. Lamps? Do I have to light them?
Paimon, traveler, this way!
Right, coming.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
What is unusual? Is this unusual? No. Nah.
getting a little wobbly.
Alright.
No problems with this lamp.
And such as 7.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yep.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll
I'm
leave
good
it
at
up to you
climbing.
then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
Alright.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makan.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
But what?
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
How'd you know?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
The avid glider from
Yes,
Mondstadt?
that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Huh?
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
But how did you know we're friends of Amber?
How do you know that we've met
Yep.
Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's how you...
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
Why again? I forgot.
So that's why you're here.
This is
Thank
do we
you
think
for
about
telling
our
me your
sibling?
story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right, we're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest
Raiju's
canopy.
animal?
Let's meet back here shortly.
Oh, I have to climb. I was gonna just try to like shoot it from all the way down here. And I thought it would clean like if I did that. I thought that would clean it. That was the easiest climb I've done in my life.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Maybe
Or Lesser
Kusanali.
Lord Kusanali?
Kusanali.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Got it. Oh, I don't have to use anything.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and
Wait,
meet up with
which was
Polly.
calling?
You shouldn't see me like this.
Yo.
Polly, we're back.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart
Oh,
attack
man.
there.
You enjoy the pitas together with Kale.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh,
Was that the first thing we saw, though?
guess it happens from time to time.
Wasn't the first thing we saw Clumsy?
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the
I don't
veteran
think so.
rangers say
Doesn't
that
seem
Master
like
is
it.
from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That's right, option. Speaking of his ears, I'd you like to pet them?
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
Do it.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He
I know.
even carried you all the way here.
I'll eat it.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What do you do?
No, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
You were concerned about... Speak. You were concerned about the food I was gonna make.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh.
Ha!
That's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath!
Oh no, boss fight!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh. Kai, what's the matter?
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
What?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back.
That's not
I
running.
can't even see her now.
She's literally walking slowly, Paimon. What do you mean?
Huh?
Dead on my feet.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Or we break in. Oh, guess we can't. That would've been fun. Sneak machine. 8? Is that 8? 8:05. That's a cooler time than 8. Boring time, 8. Wait. No! What do you mean? Is this a vent thing? Oh, wow. I didn't think this would take priority over the main quest.
Bathe in sunlight, but when
Alright,
the
though.
moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
I thought the main quest would take priority over this one. What? Oh well, maybe it won't be too long. Just start the event and go to there.
Go! Phew.
There we go.
So Tanjiro's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
We might look like the first rangers,
Hey,
man.
buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
When people say don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Huh?
Hey, don't cry. What's wrong?
Is that Golai?
Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere
Yep,
before.
it's Golai.
Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi.
Sure.
Hi, Kale. How have you been?
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
What a well-mannered child.
We can't just leave him here.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
You like the R&R stories too?
Of course! I love them!
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
Are you gonna hide in the tree hollow, Golai?
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Wow, Kale's so good with kids.
You handled that expertly.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
You actually want to go deeper in the forest.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
That's right, Uncle Tanger.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Nice. Maybe he's one of those introducing all his familiars.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Oh, no way.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad? As in you're Tanger's son?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Ah, Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crash told us that Tanger brought his son along with him. So he meant Razzie. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanger get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharvaville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Oh, you know where he
Hey,
is?
thanks, Razzie. Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh
Woohoo.
my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Oh.
Razzie doesn't like that. Who calling? Sweet.
So Tanja headed this way.
I know this
Razi
place
will
pretty
remember
well.
that.
Follow me.
Is there a faster way, like a waypoint right in? There we go. Feels like I can get with waypoint. And I think I climb up here. Stop climbing. Whoop, slide. Alright, run through. Oops. What did I just do?
Rosie!
Wait. Did I break something? Oh no. Did I break something? The character screen while the quest's playing? Nope, there we go.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beast scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story.
Oh, that
It
was
shall
easy.
be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay?
I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes! The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Yup, I'm the R giant and she's the R finch.
Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author.
Yeah, cool.
Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Let's put the jokes aside and get down to business.
Akara Crafts. Akara Crafts. Oh! Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tangier Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
I don't. Me neither.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Would Fischl understand him? And would he understand Fischl?
Oh, that's what he meant. Well, there it is. All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanjir's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanjir, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Padisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia
Official.
forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble Port Ormos.
Dot 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 dot. dot.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety.
I'm fine.
And I
I can
think
help.
I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe that's the secret Razi was keeping. Oops. Wait, mail? Alright. Okay, now both are good. I guess I'll continue this a little bit.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
No. Oh. Let's go over here then. Down here.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. The sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Alright.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Sure.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you, but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's
What's
been
up?
dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
What's that?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final
that?
stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
It was all control of their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Idiotic Fatui.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh, that guy.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Illatore.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Or else.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Cole's
Well,
condition
it's
now?
not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
Good.
Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville.
Oh,
She was
worse.
interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Oh, really?
All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Alright, got it. I'll be as far as I can and not listen to a word you say.
No problemo.
Wink, wink.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the
Alright, for this stream, that's gonna be all. I might change the Tower Fantasy stream to Genshin Impact on the schedule. That's all. Goodbye!